In this video, I want to share the number one reason for hope that often gets ignored. My name is Simon Pimenta. I create content to help people with ME, CFS, long COVID, fibromyalgia and related conditions, exploring mind, body and practical approaches to help you move towards your goals. So do check out my channel. I've made playlists on various topics, so check them out. There might be a topic that you find helpful. So, the number one reason for hope that often gets ignored is not that people have recovered, although that is a reason for hope. It's not the fact that scientists are developing a better understanding of these conditions and what might help people. Of course, that is also a reason for hope. But the key reason for hope is that often people have periods where they feel better, they feel okay, or they feel good. But they make a number of mistakes when they have that experience. So mistakes people make when they feel better that result in stress, and this depletes their energy and those good feelings, are number one, saying to themselves, it won't last. Second one is asking the question, will it last? When we ask a question, we often subconsciously answer it. So, for example, if someone's in a negative state and they ask the question, will it last? They say to themselves at some level, no, it won't last. Again, that's just going to result in stress. The third mistake is just dismissing those good feelings as not being significant. Or number four, being random. I don't think it is random. I think there are some reasons, which I'll talk about briefly in a bit, why you're feeling better. Number five is they delete this experience. So they're feeling good. This is evidence that their body has the capacity to do important healing work, and they just delete that information. What that then means is they remember all the times when they felt rubbish. If they delete the times when they felt good, they're distorting the true picture, which is they've had periods of feeling good, periods of not feeling so good. Now, it might be they have more periods of not feeling good, but this information of periods of feeling good is really important. The next thing they do if they do feel better, and this is something I did a lot when I had ME CFS, is they overspend. So they have some energy, let's say they have 50 units of energy or 50 spoons, they then spend 100 and then they feel rubbish. Okay, I can remember many times when I felt really bad in the morning, by the afternoon, late evening, I was feeling better. Then I tended to overdo it, get carried away, and then I'd feel rubbish again the next day. And what happens is that often we forget that the reason why we're feeling rubbish is because we used too many spoons. So we delete that information, and then that just feeds into that belief, if I have energy, it won't last. And the seventh thing is we don't trust it. If we have energy, there's a sense of, oh, if it's not going to last very long, I can't really trust in my body. Okay, so what do we need to do about this? First of all, we need to acknowledge it. If you're feeling better, it's important just to recognize that that is what you're experiencing, and to acknowledge that this is a sign that your body has the capacity to do important healing work. The second thing that I think is important to do is to celebrate it, to be present instead of making those negative predictions that it won't last, enjoying it, even if it happens for a short period. You could consider that if you're able to generate good feelings for half an hour, let's say, then is it possible that over time you can generate those feelings for longer? My experience is that yes, it is. We need to trust our body, that our body is doing its best for us. It's not random that we're feeling these good feelings. So it's important to embrace that we're feeling good and recognize that there is some science behind this. We know that if we activate the parasympathetic nervous system response, the rest and digest healing state, one of the effects of that is that your body does important repair work. The body produces and stores energy. Okay, and the third thing we need to do is to build on it. So we need to work on removing the hindrances, the things that are depleting our energy. So I've given an example already of overspending when we have a bit of energy. And I have made a video on this exploring how to beat the pattern of boom and bust. So do check out that video. As I say, it's important to recognise that when we activate the parasympathetic nervous system response, the body can do important healing work, can produce and store energy, can actually help us sleep better, and so we wake up feeling better. So we also need to strategize. For instance, if your tendency is to overdo it when you have a bit of energy, it's important to enjoy that energy, but know when to stop, and not acting from a place of fear, but more acting from a place of care and a place of trust that if I bank some of that energy, if I keep some of that energy in reserve, the body can use that energy to do important healing work, and we can trust that more of the good energy, the good feelings are coming soon. It's important to strategize if we notice we are experiencing or generating a lot of fear and stress. So for example, when I had CFS, one of the things that depleted my energy is that I wasn't very good at timekeeping. So I would rest for as long as I could if I was going out, for instance. Then I'd be rushing around, getting quite stressed, and that was just depleting my energy. Okay, so I had to work on my timekeeping. Also, it's important to just stay relaxed, to, as I say, enjoy those good feelings, knowing that more is going to come soon. So I'd love to know what your key takeaway is from this short video. If you found it useful, leave a comment, let me know. Do like and subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified of more content. If you'd like more tips, do join my Facebook group and follow me on Instagram or TikTok. If you'd like to go faster, I do offer a 12-week course called Building Resilience. I also do one-to-one and group coaching. So if you'd like to know more about those, I'm happy to have a chat with you to see what you need. If you've got any questions, comment below. If you've got any topics that you'd like me to cover, let me know. Keep going, you've got this. Dare to dream. Wishing you great health. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.